Welcome in, welcome in. Haha, we are live with stream music. Sexy stream music. Featuring the Glitch Mob. Oh, that's yummy. It's 10 o'clock at night on a Monday. Welcome to Monday Night Mech Lab, y'all. Let's get into it, shall we? Let me pull this down just a tiny bit. This is great. This band is phenomenal. The album we're listening to is Drink the Sea, which debuted in 2010. Okay. I tried to get the mixtape, but part of all of the data that I lost during my move, forced exodus from Texas, many technical problems happened, and I lost 14,000 MP3s that were converted from hundreds and I don't know, about 600 CDs that I owned in the 90s. Gone. Just Kaiser Soze. As someone who grew up with a dad who's a poly-instrumentalist, musician, and singer-songwriter and had a small label, you might as well have illegally taken one of my kidneys. Yeah, I'm only just now getting over that, and that event happened almost 3 months ago. All right, let's get it. We're here for BattleTech. We're here to celebrate the 40th anniversary of BattleTech. Thank you so much for joining me later in the future, because no one's in the stream right now. Do you know why? This isn't scheduled. Maybe at some point it will be, as in hopefully my life will calm down enough that I can do these on the regular. The fact that I'm doing them on the day is as much as I can give you right now. Here's where we last left off. We had to protect 3 dropships to evacuate civilians because Ostergaard sent his forces from the Tarian Concord to assassinate us because he thought Kamea was with us. Kamea was not with us. But Mateo, this is Mech Lab Mondays. Yes, it is. We got to reassess some of the heat issues that we've got right now with our current lands. As much as I absolutely love fielding a missile boat, it's simply not landing enough critical damage. And I think we need to examine the possibilities of more ballistics on the field. Or more short-range missiles on the field. Pound for pound, as much as I love the long range, there's not a lot of payoff right now for the LRMs. And let's look at this. So LRM does, this missilery suite does better LRM clustering, plus 75% SRM stability damage. Now, SRMs, short-range missiles, are absolute beasts at crits. Having standardized ammo gives us more opportunity to weigh things a little differently. We don't have to carry 2 different types of ammunition. Missile boats are not meant to be close range. However, in this game, almost all of our engagements, we keep finding our mechs getting pushed or hit by mediums and lights. We're only getting 2, maybe 3 rounds of LRMs out. That's it. So right now in LRM 15, each missile in an LRM does 4 points of damage. And LRM 15 fires 15 missiles. There's 15 chances to hit. These particular missiles do +2 stability damage. One of their other pluses is the minimum range is reduced to 180 meters. This SRM has 0 minimum range and half the tonnage.
This is an all-ship announcement. At our next port of call, we'll be taking on a new deckhand. If you're up for shore leave, keep your eyes open for potential candidates.
We're doing 75% more stability damage, and our SRM pluses are doing extra damage plus 1 additional stability damage. So, same damage points, 60 points of damage. Okay? SRM 6s do 10 points of damage per missile. There's 6 missiles. So instead of having to roll chance for all 15 to hit, I only need 6 to hit. And I get a total of 60 points. And I get more stability damage. And we can normalize our ammo. So I can pull these LRMs out of here, right? Now, if you're con man, you know exactly what I'm thinking right now. I didn't mean to get rid of that SRM ammo. Let's pull this down. We're going to upgrade our medium. A medium. And we're going to throw a PPC in here. And I still have a ton for more SRM ammo. Look at that. How does this suck? So I upped the damage to what we were doing. I still have long range. It doesn't fly. But now it's got a PPC. So the missiles are doing 120 if all 12 missiles hit. The PPC is 50. The medium laser is 25. That's a significant uptick. That's 25 more points of damage. More ammo. We can fire a lot more. I still have some range. The other attack here, the other approach. So large lasers are 5. And they have better heat. They have better heat management. Oh, I see. All right. So we'll put one of the kick-ass lasers on here. We'll put this large laser over here. SRM ammo is 100 rounds. So I get 6 goes into 100. How many times? 18. So, right? 5 is 20. Oh, I'm so tired. I wear a hat. I literally wear a hat that says math on it. Why can't I remember this? 100 divided by 6. 16.66. So I get 16 rounds. 16 trigger pulls for 1 pack of ammo per one, and I've got 4. So we need 1 more ton to get 32 salvos out. Do I need 32? Do I need 32? So if I'm rolling with 300 rounds, divided by 12 gives me 25 shots total with both sets firing. Yeah, that's enough. That's enough. Most of these encounters, as you're seeing, even with movement, don't go 25 rounds. But 18 or 16 is too few. I'll run out of SRM ammo midway. Let's put our heat sinks down here. Shift our heat sink here. We have 2 tons left over. Well, there's only one thing to do. We don't need a rangefinder. Ooh, +3 injury resist. Yeah, let's do that. Missile boats are easy targets. Cranston snored. Hail, mech warrior. It is good to see you. Thank you for joining. Welcome in. So here's kind of what's going on. Let me pull the music a little bit. Just starting here. So for 3 tons instead of 7 tons for the LRM 15 that I had on there, I put this second SRM 6++ on here, upgraded to my high accuracy, high crit, medium, and threw a large laser on here. Still looking great on heat efficiency. I still have 2 tons left over. Literally going to throw... I think I'm going to throw 2 jump jets on it, to be honest. It's not a lot of lateral movement, but I can get it up onto a cliff or something. I can get it out of harm's way or behind a rock. Welcome to the rock.
Darius, please remind our mech warriors that they don't belong in engineering. I just called them and skinny dipping in the
I'll let you know when that's done.
We're kind of... I think we can agree that while it's cool, we can deal with less ship chatter, right? It's just the staff yelling at each other. I'm just working on stuff for a BT campaign I'm running. Fantastic. Well, I appreciate you here, even if you're on a working lurk. The idea here is I wasn't getting enough damage out. The LRMs kind of aren't serving us here. So I'm looking at ways I can refit our missile boats a little bit, get more efficiency, and possibly fielding some more ballistics. Like, I've got the one Gauss rifle on the Highlander, but I think I need a different thing here. You know, PPCs are great, but there's just something about having ballistics out there. I think that's a better way to go. So just looking at a way to get some ballistics out there. And I've got a few. We've got stability damage AC 10 here. We've got accuracy AC 5s. Accuracy AC 10. 60 damage one trigger pull, but it's 12 tons. So I'm just trying to see what's what. Yeah. I Marauder, as much as I love them, they can be pretty soft targets. I don't think I have one, mate. Yeah, I don't have one. To be honest, if it's really early in the game for me to have gotten one, and if I would have, I probably would have sold it for something else, because I'm that guy. Whoops. We're here in the mech bay. So the Awesome is looking pretty good. It's doing decent on heat with this big fat heat bank that we got. But I really think I need to put the double heat sinks back. I have the double heat sinks on the... Look at all these heat sinks. I went this way with the heat sinks because, frankly, I run out of tonnage versus the weapon loadout when I pulled the third PPC. So it kind of makes sense to probably not mess with the awesome. It's good. Yeah, I think I gotta take a peek here. Yeah, this is kind of perfection. A PPC, a Gauss, an SRM. I don't really have... I was kind of thinking dual AC-10s, but then I wouldn't have anything to put the Gauss rifle on. So, always need a Gauss. If you've got one, you got to field it. All right, we're going to not mess with the Highlander. Let's look at the Thunderbolt. Let's see what we can do here. I could turn the Thunderbolt into a Super Shredder and put two SRMs here. Yeah, because really all I've got is just an obscene amount of LRM ammo. Too much that I can even fire. I guess I didn't want to run out. God, that's really good. Plus 20, plus 2 stability damage. 18 heat. So this is a 10. This is less heat. Running the LRM-20 is less heat than 2 LRM-10s. And then I've got these plus crit SRMs. Dude. Yeah, we're going to take this off, and I think we're going to put something nasty on here. Let's go like this. SRM4, SRM6. So it's 10 per trigger pull. That's 20 sets of SRMs. I think that's enough ammo. I mean, we could do that. She's too hot. She's really hot. Here's what we could do. We're gonna go like this. I can pull. Oh, right. I only get one hard point here. Let's do this. Injury resist, because you're going to be up close. Weapons. No. How much is a heat bank? 1. Perfect. There it is. We just probably can't be firing our medium lasers at the same time as the PPC. It's going to run a little hot. This is my slugger. This is my brawler. So I can always burn off heat punching fools in the face. Yeah, we're going to try it.
Logged and noted. Shouldn't be too hard.
Confirm the manual save. Then remember, for optimization, we have to delete our previous saves. Now, every time I launch the game, it downloads these from the cloud. There's not a lot of risk there. There's some, but not a lot. All right. Now we can, now that we've made our modifications, let's see what's in the store. All right. An AC-20. Oh, what a beast. 100 points of damage per trigger pull. That's a dirty girl right there. Cranston, what if we put an AC-20 on the Highlander, and then they gave the Gauss rifle to the Heavy? It's only 180. We have 7 million. Oh my God, Ultra AC-20. Holy shnikes. The thing is, this is a plus, so it does plus 20 stability damage. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do I want stability damage or do I want the Ultra? You know? My problem with the Ultra AC-20 is obviously you... A, you're burning through ammo, but duh, you're firing 2. But at the same time, you don't want to fire them round after round. They penalize you. So, and the heat is 48 versus 24. I think, dude.
New weapon systems available.
I think I'm going for it. Yeah, the precision goes down. That's what it is. Gracias. So let's look at what they have. Firestarter, Griffin, Jenner, Locust, Panther, Quick Draw. No, nothing we need or want. Okay. So... Yes, okay. Happy accidents. Darius opens the morning briefing with a scowl on his face. We picked up new supplies. We have more frozen triple F burger meat. Do you know how hard this stuff is to come by? Destroy the meat. Give the crate of meats to Yang. Task Darius was selling them on the market. Let's give them meat. There we go. Tech boost for 7 days.
Job's done, Commander.
Not bad. Not bad. Thanks again for joining, Cranston. It's good to see you. It's an honor to have you in my shitty little stream. All right. Let's see what's going on. I think we run what we've got right now. But I gotta tell you, if I'm pulling the Gauss from the thing, I'm gonna try and cram it on here. I probably would have the Gauss and 2 mediums. That's all the weight I could take with me. But it'd be worth it, I think. Can you imagine just having the Thunderbolt with a Gauss would be great. All right, well, I still need a Brawler, a shot caller, and that's what the Thunderbolt's there for. Putting a Gauss on a Brawler is kind of dumb, but whatever I replace the Archer with, we'll make sure it's got ballistic. Yeah, we're looking good. Well, let's take a look at our contracts. False security. The target we'd like your people to eliminate is a notorious killer for hire who goes by the name The Professional. Okay, Leon. They're currently under contract with the Tarians, and they've been spotted here in Smithen, which is extremely concerning for our interests. This mercenary is cagey and cautious and will attempt to escape at any indication that they're overmatched. We'd like to see you land a low-tonnage lance. Oh, shit. A low-tonnage lance to engage them and give them a sense of false security and then eliminate them before they can launch. Badlands, so it's hot. Let's take a look, and then we'll back out. Because it doesn't tell us what our tonnage restriction is. So if I accept this, okay, 60s. So we can go with mediums. This will be fine. Mech Lab Mondays, we're back in the Mech Lab. All right, giggity, giggity. So the first thing we got to do is go to storage. Did it say max 60 or 50? Holy shnikes. All right, this song is freaking me out. All right, so I guess The settings in audio for turning off MechWarrior chatter does not apply. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, so I just got the indication that I'm screaming into the microphone, and that's not how microphones work. So we are going to go into low quality mode. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to speak a little more directly into the microphone. We're going to pull the game audio down quite a bit. We'll pull the music down. There we go. Hopefully it's not too quiet. Can you still hear the music, Cranston? I think I pulled the music a little too low. Yeah, the problem is this is hilarious. Okay. You hear the game audio. Do you hear music? Should be a lady singing right now. It would be hilarious if this whole time I'm listening to music and I think you're listening to music and I've been adjusting the music volume, but no music is coming through. I've turned it off VOD so I won't get in trouble that way later on. But for the live stream, there should be music. Ah, yeah, okay. There, what I gotta do, because the music volume is... Oh, well, there's that too, sir. But what I have to do is the music is so loud in my ears. Like, I'm definitely gonna have to go and get like a mixer, you know, like a legit mixer to figure this out. I'm not really happy with OBS and how OBS or Windows or Mac manages audio in the 21st fucking century. A quarter through the 21st century, nobody's really done a good job with audio mixing. Certainly not live audio mixing. Just not happy. All right, back to reading. Enough kvetching. So we're going to go back to the contract. Negotiate, accept. Yeah, it's 60. So we're right at the cusp of heavies. Yeah, I feel you. The jump in price to capability is nearly exponential. There's no in between. Most of the entry level streamer gear stuff at the $250 to $100 to $500 range, if you're buying Chinese knockoffs or something on Temu on up, what you really need is a digital controller. So you have all your external inputs that are also controlling software elements. So whether you're on Windows or a Mac, and those are expensive. Digital audio workstations and the controllers that go with them, it jumped from 500 to 1,000 like that. So yeah, I think at that podcasting mixer level is probably the only way I'm going to be satisfied with this. And the way to do the audio would have to actually be worse, because I wouldn't be using the system to control the audio. I'd have to use one of my old phones or a tablet or something like that to be the audio source for the music. Such a pain in the ass. And the problem with streaming, obviously, is I don't have rights to this music, but I rent rights to this music. I don't have rights to broadcast it. So I have to keep it out of the VOD. I can do it live stream, but in the VOD, there isn't going to be any music. And that can kind of take away from that when I go to upload this on YouTube. I'm not monetizing any of this, but it doesn't matter. These people worked hard and their music should be paid for when it's played. but whatever. It has to change. It will change. So we know that we can do 60 tonners. Now, for those of you familiar with tabletop, I could theoretically, typically they don't put individual tonnage weights. You'll have a tonnage weight for your star or your lance. So in this case, I would be given 240 tons to do whatever I wanted with. So if I wanted to put 100 tons into an atlas and then have 3 flanking lights with it, that's something I'd have the flexibility to do. But the game parameters are a lot more strict. So we need to go into storage. Let's look at our heavies. Do we have any 60 tonners? We have a quick draw. Yeah.
We'll have it warmed up ASAP.
Back to storage. So there's our first mech. Do I have any other heavies completed? No. What do we have for mediums? Well, we've got a Griffin. That doesn't suck. We've got a Shadowhawk 2H. That doesn't suck. I don't know. I probably would take a Centurion. Okay. Ooh, Hunchy. Yeah, baby. We're going to put that Hunchback in there. Yeah, so hot. You're sexy, sexy Hunchback. Let's do the Griffin or this. Do I want the Centurion? There's our Ancestral Blackjack. Fudge. I want the Shadowhawk to be better than it is, man. Comes at the cost of excelling at nothing. I like the Griffin.
Got it. Shouldn't be long.
Peter Griffin. Do you like side boob? Do you like that? Well, you shouldn't, because that's my side boob. I'm going to be honest with you. I was really thinking about Wolverine. I really wish I had a whole Wolverine. 6R and 6K. Let's see what's in the store. Maybe we get lucky and there's a Wolverine part in the store. We are not lucky. There's 2 Archer parts, 2 Centurion parts. We have tons of those. There's another awesome part. Ooh, 6 Dragon parts. Hey, do we have a dragon? Do we have a dragon? Do we have a dragon? I thought we have a dragon. We do. A 1N. Ooh. Y'all, we're putting a dragon on the field if they're selling 1N parts. Let's take a look. That's it. All in, suckers.
New equipment available.
Hell to the yes, y'all. Yeah, who's the dragon? You're a dragon, you dirty little dragon. You're such a dirty, dirty dragon. Oh man, I should not have waited this long to have coffee. No. No ammo. Nothing for the AC-20, but it was funny to do it. It had an AC-5 on here. So let's get the AC-5 back on here. Where's the ammo? Here's the ammo. How many rounds are you? 15. Yeah, that's pretty good. 2 lasers, 2 missiles, 4 tons. You're 10? 8. Well, we know we're going to have to go mediums. Now we've got some heat buildup, but this isn't enough damage. That's 50 plus 45. So we're sub 100 right now per trigger pull with 2 tons left. For a heavy, that's not so good, but when I start taking armor off of this thing, we're able to cram an LRM-10 on here. So I don't want to take armor off. So let's look at point defense. Ooh, flamer. Oh, hell yeah. Who wants to be hot? You're going to be so hot. Although... There we go. First name greatest. So now we have to come up with a half ton. There it is. This one's 50% crit machine guns. This one is plus 25%. How much ammo? 200 rounds. I only think I need 1 ton. I mean, 1 heat sink is better than no heat sinks.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
It's such shenanigans.
Got a new financial report for you, Commander.
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
Okay, so now we're still in the mech bay. We've been streaming for 30 minutes and we're still in the mech bay. Now we can outfit these guys. Alright, max armor. That's not looking too good. We're going to end up stripping it. There's so much armor on a quick draw. So much armor. 6 lasers, 1 missile. We're just going to turn this thing into a super shredder. We're going to make it fly as well. So that's 150 points every single time we pull the trigger. I could literally put nothing else on this thing except heat equipment and be completely fine with this loadout as long as I made it fly. We're going to give it plus view distance, 2 jump jets, or 1 jump jet, but I guess I don't own any other heavy jump jets. I might have to strip my assaults to make this thing viable. Yeah, she'll do.
On it. I'll let you know when that's done.
There we go. So what are we looking at? 4 energy here, 2 missiles here, 2-point defenses here. We could definitely do some work with this thing. First, we got to make it fly. And if I can lose a half-ton more of armor, let's take the legs down to 100. So hopefully there's no assaults. 4 energy, huh? 55 tons left. We gotta get some missiles out there. So there's 100 points of damage right there. Oh man, all my special SRMs are on the other build. That's too heavy. I wouldn't have any room for ammo. Let's check the store. We have SRM2, so it's not going to help us. You know what? Let's go SRM4s. 2 tons. Yeah, we're not going to do that. Two, 3. How heavy is SRM2? You're 1 ton. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to use the SRM to crit. Nope. Leggies. So 2 tons. Weapon SRM2. So it's 132 for trigger pull. And we can cram on a couple more heat sinks. And we're just going to figure it out. We're going to figure it out.
Logged and noted.
Now the Hunchy should get an AC-10. We should be able to cram an AC. Oh, this is the energy Hunchy. Oh my god. This Hunchback's going to slap. All right. This is so much armor on this thing. Okay. Yeah, I really need to put a PPC on it. When in doubt, PPC out. I'm out of heat sinks. Are you kidding me? Oh my god.
New equipment available.
This is we're only like a third of the way through the campaign. So we've got what we've got. Y'all, there's not a lot I can do about what we don't have.
Right. I'll get it.
So just to go on a 3-star mission, we've spent an entire month in space in the Mech Lab. Mech Lab Mondays. Oh, I just picked up a medium plus. Great.
That work order you submitted is
All right. Let's do this stupid contract and call it a stream. False security. Streamer noob gets the hunchy. Decker gets the griffin. Quick draw goes to glitch. And the dragon goes to behemoth. There it is. 60 tons. Let's go. Let's get in there and be somebody. Thanks for joining us celebrating the 40th anniversary of BattleTech Tabletop. By watching me do ridiculous things in this game. Now, Mateo. Yes, Mateo. Why do you max out the armor on these mechs? Because my pilots aren't max everything. That's why. So, I have to be prepared for them to miss and take a bunch of damage. In the end, it saves on repairs and having to replace, torsos and arms every single mission.
Command interface initiated.
So, I think this is where we get a crab. If I'm not mistaken, this guy talks a ton of smack in this mission. So what we need to do is quickly get our resolve up as fast as possible and leg this fool so we can scrap his mech.
Coordinates received.
And keep the parts for ourselves. Nice crab. Yeah, exactly. Whatever. Let's just run in there. It's just a video game.
Coordinates received.
What are you, Thunderbolt? Oh my god, look at that thing. Commando looks so crazy. Close up. Oh, little bastard. So that's a 30. There's the Commando. Doubt he's in these. We're going to reserve. We'll let the lights do their thing first. Okay. Oof. Heavy and medium. Both missed. For those of you on VOD or replay on YouTube, blue is the heavy, laser green is the medium.
Sensors have something.
A blackjack. 45 tons. We didn't bring ours. What kind? A 1. A BJ1. So this will be interesting. We're going to hold one more cycle. So those are missiles and a large laser. I think that might be the fourth mech in the Lance. Might be that crab if I remember this correctly. Who's got jump jets? Oh yeah, you can only go 2 feet. That's fine.
Taking the high road.
50% chance to hit, and it's 50% of our energy or heat buildup, but there's very low movement modifier, so we might get lucky.
Commencing alpha strike.
No, we didn't get lucky, but we got 3 out of 6 hits. That's not bad.
Yes, Commander.
Gonna continue to close distance on this Commando. AC 5 and 2 mediums. Oh, the AC hit. Bye-bye.
Solid connection on that one.
Waiting for orders.
I bet you are, Decker. I bet you are. This has a high probability of critting out the Commando.
I copy.
But it didn't happen. Ay, chingada. Alright. PBC's gonna cut this dude in half.
All weapons committed.
Still up. Oh, there it goes. Yay! Resolve. Gets inspired. C4 max inspired. Now we have almost max resolve. So here we go. This time we're not going to wait.
Roger. Targeting for physical attack.
Let's see, that's how we deal with heat. Blackjack. Oof. AC2's going off, making holes in the hunchback. And then we've got... So that was streamer noob. So now we're going to break the lance up. That is a 70-ton mech. Yeah, that's something scary. They did bring themselves a heavy. So, precision strike, center torso. Please kill this guy. Nope. But we definitely melted some armor off. Oh, shit. Is that an assassin? So, wait a minute. Wait a minute. It's a grasshopper. Okay. I thought it would have been hilarious if we were assassinating the assassin in the assassin. Be a little too much on the nose, I think. Okay. And we are going to super shred the blackjack here. Again, AC5, 2 medium lasers.
Locking on target.
Oh, we did hit the torso, though. Ammo explosion. That's always... Oh! No way, we two-shot it, Graston. We two-shot it. Ammo explosion. Oh, I love it when that happens.
Good to go.
It's almost pornographic.
Uh-huh.
Alright, quick draw. Takes out the left torso. Spider's having a bad day.
Want some more, huh?
We have 2 mechs down. We have 4 clean mechs. They've got... Oh, nope. We've got more enemies coming in. Of course we do.
Warning. Armor low.
So let's go.
Of course we do. Alright, Decker, where are you? Alright. Well, you can step on this guy. Alright. He stepped on his noggin.
That's a kill.
Streamer noob's gonna displace and just fire the PPC. Good hit on the leg. Dragon's gonna take it. Look at that. Oof. I do like me a grasshopper.
Losing armor.
Yeah, you are. Grasshopper's a scary mech. Let's back
Roger
you
that.
up. We're gonna burn some of this resolve. Work on that leg if we can. Beautiful.
Waiting for orders. Don't need to tell me twice.
Last bit of resolve. Hopefully we can take this leg off. Oof. Not enough. Here come those missiles on the hunchy. Yes, that's an LRM-20, y'all. Absolute devastation.
Armor low.
So let's go.
Standing by. Acknowledged.
So this grasshopper gets to go next, but we're gonna take its leg off.
Giving him everything I've got.
Lay down,
Reporting
sucker.
critical hit.
Unfortunately, it probably gets its turn and then it'll stand up. No? Alright, great. Streamer Noob's doing okay. After taking all that missile damage. Let's get a free crit shot, huh?
All weapons committed.
Standing by.
Another free crit shot. We might
Aye, aye.
core it. Large laser crit.
Reporting critical hit.
And
What
then
can I do for
finally,
ya?
our favorite glitch.
Moving out.
There we go. Yeah, we might core it.
Got it.
Damn.
Dang, you're dead.
We're running a little hot, y'all, but 3 up, 3 down. No, it's 4. Right? 1, 2. Oh, no. 1, 2. That's 3. All right.
Affirmative.
I read you, Commander. Moving out.
We're running off that heat.
Hot damn. Let's do this.
I wonder if this is 80 tons. I wonder if this is a stalker.
Yes, Commander.
No, stalkers are 85.
I copy.
It's not a battle master. What's 80 tons? It has an LRM 20. What's 80 tons? And it has an LRM 20.
Ready for orders.
Well, we're gonna find out here in just
Waiting
a minute.
on you, Commander.
Oh shit. It's an awesome. Oh, we're in trouble. I don't know. 4 mediums on 1 awesome. Like, the odds are not in this mech's favor, but it's an awesome with missiles.
Affirmative.
Ah, the 8T. Do we have a shot? 34. Yep. Center mass.
Got it.
Primary target damage, Commander.
Okay, streamer dude, where are you, buddy? Alright, you're gonna have to run in and do this. And then
Good to go.
Behemoth. Another good shot on the center torso with that AC. Ooh, everything landed. Very good. And now
I
we're
hear
gonna
ya.
move to flank.
On my way. This should be good.
Nice, nice broadside. That's beautiful. Here comes those Oh, my pancreas.
Mech warriors, show them what you've got.
So instead of PPCs, this thing's got a ton of lasers and those 2 large lasers. Sorry, 2 large lasers and missiles.
Waiting for orders. Location confirmed. Firing all weapons.
It goes.
No way! No way!
Tango
That
down.
did not just happen. That did not just happen. How lucky are we? Oh my god. Some awesomes are more awesome than other awesomes. Correct.
Mission successful.
And that, kids, is why you put your LRM ammo in your legs. That's insane. Dude. We're getting a grasshopper. We're getting... Is there anything cool? Leg mods. Ooh. Yeah, we need these. Because I like the DFA. Death from above. Ooh, and a medium laser. Okay. Nice. And we got a grasshopper. That's a pretty good run. And now we have a pretty decent heavy medium mix lance. I think we can hold on to. I'm not going to strip all this stuff off him. I think this is good. It's good. And that was on the hot. Oh, God. All right. Lady Arano's contract to liberate House Gallus is ready for review in the command center. Would you like to... We'll go there when we're ready. Okay, great.
That mech you wanted, back on.
Let's go to the Mech Bay. It's Mech Bay Mondays. It's Mech Bay Mondays, y'all. So the Commando, we are going to just strip and park. And we'll sell it when we're broke. Or we'll use it when we need a light scout.
Right.
Job is done, Commander.
So we put that away. Here's this beautiful grasshopper. What's up, girl? You looking good. Now, I'm not saying you have to play the game my way.
That work order you submitted is complete.
But the fewer mechs that you have at ready alert status, the more affordable the financial report is. So let's go take a look at our finances. What we're going to do is we're going to start travel to the travel contract for the campaign mission, and then on Terrible Tuesday we'll start, or Taco Tuesday, we'll do the run for the next piece of the campaign. So you see, now that we have all of the mechs available, we have to pay for upkeep on those mechs every month.
We've got a couple of blackout drunk mech warriors stumbling around in hydroponics. I'd suggest you take care of it before they break.
Let's look at the reputation.
Yeah, all right, I'm on it.
Canopians. Yeah, so we're honored with Urano, but pretty much we're working our way to being hated by these guys, the Tarians and the pirates. That's okay. The Capellets can go fuck themselves. I can't wait to be hated by them. Yeah. As loathsome as the DC is, they have the best logo. Let's see. Yeah, so we're on Smith, and this is in Itram. And I'd really like us to recoup the money I spent to get those other parts. And this says 3 stars and it's Polar. Amy Polar. You know what? Let's just do the drop. Let's just do it. We're here. We already have the Lance ready to go. It's a 3-star. So maybe we give our lower end pilots a shot. You know? Let's get them some experience. 8766. Yeah, Decker, you know what? You guys, you're our stud. You're studs. You're our top 2 pilots. Like, why don't you just chill? Before I do anything else, let's look at ship upgrades. Mech Bays versions 3, 2.2 million C-bills. I'm not ready for that. Yeah, let's do
Roger
this.
that, Commander. I'll get the crew moving.
We can afford that. We're about to make that back right now. Okay. So we do have a lot of upgrades left. But we want those to be worked on while we travel system to system, right? So let's take a look at Mech Base. I don't think we have any repairs. Yeah, we don't. Yeah, so let's just get in there and be somebody real quick and then call it a night. Again, we've got... Oh, you're going to make me swap these guys out again? That's dumb. Let's go. What could go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? Everything. Everything could go wrong. I wanted to start streaming earlier, but I was just too tired. The new job is a little rough on my body, and we're in the pollinating season here, and they just kicked my butt. Forty years of BattleTech. That's just insane to me.
Ready to rock, Chief.
Oh, so's the super strong coffee. Gotta get the saccharin in there. Oh, God. gonna stay up. I gotta go charge the car. It's almost half the price to charge the car after midnight
Affirmative.
than it is during the day.
Move into
It's like
position.
40% cheaper.
On the move.
Of course. You send me on a 3-star.
I'm still seeing hostile contacts on screen.
Of course. You tell me it's nothing, and then there's a catapult and a trebuchet. Oh, son of a bitch. A trebuchet with a PPC. Great. And full armor. Alright.
Standing by.
Not one. As if one catapult is enough. You have the energy catapult, and now we have a missile catapult, which is good because we want these catapults. We need catapult parts. All right. Whatever this music is, it's not fitting the right vibe. Here's what I need. Here's what I need.
Minimal.
Let's do this. Yes. This soundtrack is called Mateo's Temple of John Wick. So, music that I think would be or was in a John Wick movie.
Ready for orders.
I want you to move to cover.
Moving to position.
And let's see what we can do to this first catapult.
What's up, Commander?
That shitty New York accent.
Confirm.
It's like people try to put on airs, man.
You're fine. Receiving you.
This hunchy's gonna take it, but Lord bless the huncher. Right on the nose, just right on, just land it. Land it. I wanna see it. I wanna see it hit it right in its face.
All weapons committed.
You didn't hit the nose, but that's fine. I still love you. Oof. That was rough.
Waiting for orders.
Well, you're not gonna have to wait long there, punkin. Fly over here.
Jumping.
Give yourself some movement modifiers and try and hit this catapult, you drunk monkey. Okay. The hunchback is gonna go over here and punch this guy in the mouth.
Engaging.
And
Physical
miss.
attack.
Fantastic. Fantastic. I'm so glad I pay you so
No
much
damage
every month
detected.
to not land a punch. Ya dork.
Warning. Detecting mech warrior injury.
Great. Great.
Commander. Copy that.
Maybe now you can hit the catapult and kill it.
Got it.
There we
Next
go.
warriors, show them what you've got.
So there's K1 parts. We have K1 parts already. We like the
Good to
K1.
go.
It's the energy catapult.
On the move.
But what we really want is this. The C1.
Engaging.
I've got eyes on hostile reinforcements.
Of course you do.
We're heading your way.
See? They know how to hit us.
Receiving you. Position confirmed. Whoa!
What was that noise for?
Engaging physical attack.
There we go. Left arm is gone. And I think we knocked it. Did we knock it down? Yeah, shoot at the Griffin. The Griffin can take it.
That shot went internal.
Shut up.
Yeah. Ooh.
Knock him over. There we go. So, unknown reinforcement force is in. That was an LRM-10. We gotta get Behemoth out of there. She's too far forward now.
Copy that.
Free crit shot on this fool on the ground.
On it.
There we go. Another heat sink gone.
Reporting.
Trebuchet's gonna stand up and shoot. Or not.
Ready for orders.
So we're gonna back up and reassess here. This should kill the trebuchet
Giving them everything I've got.
if the idiot could hit what he shoots at. Yeah, the trebuchet is probably gonna run. Yeah, I do the same thing. Hunchback is gonna displace, chase the trebuchet, but also get in flanking position for this catapult. We're not even gonna aim. We're just gonna let him have it. Another pilot injury.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Okay, who's
Waiting
left?
for orders.
You gotta get your ass out of there. You're in big trouble over there. We don't know how many is in the enemy lance. We have no idea.
Putting one in the back.
There we go. Remember, never give your back to mech warriors. If you can help it. That Griffin's gonna lose its left arm. Yeah.
That shot got past my arm.
Did we lose anything important, though? What did we lose? Nothing. Beautiful.
Yep.
Tons of resolve. We're gonna focus shot this C1. 34% is not very good, but I definitely want to try and part this mech. We really want this C1, y'all. Shit. That sensor lock this mech gave is helping them do indirect fire on us.
Commander.
Command. Alright, we gotta use vigilance, and let's see if this bonehead can hit this leg.
Okay, I'm on.
The answer's no. Took out a heatsink though, that's not bad.
Heavy damage.
And
Got a
sensor
sensor
locked.
lock on me.
Okay. No, I don't think we have an angle on the leg here. But it is a video game, you never know. If the PPC hits this, the catapult's going over.
All weapons.
It did
committed.
not. But the mediums did, so
Enemy
that's
mech.
something.
Critical damage detected.
And we took out one of its large lasers, so that'll help.
We've got company.
Yeah, duh. I think it's another trebuchet. 70 tons. It's firing
I'm
LRMs.
showing minor
Smells
damage.
a lot like a trebuchet.
Receiving you. Heading out.
Alright, free crit shot. Let's...
Locking on.
Yikes, that's an awesome. There's no way that's not an awesome. Those 3
Damage
PPCs.
minimal. Waiting for orders.
Could be a tank. Could be a tank. Cranston loves those tanks. I do too.
Got it.
Nope. If I look over here, unknown, and a 60. Yeah. Yeah. Vaya con Dios, hombre.
Like this.
Hopefully we get salvage. We get to
That one's
pick
done.
2 of 11. And if there's 2 of those
So let's go,
caddies,
let's go.
we're take as much caddy as we can. So we're gonna reserve. Let them figure it out. We want to try and see what these tons are. That's a 60. That's a 60. That's a 55. So how do we get 3 P? Maybe I missaw it. It could be 2 PPCs in a large.
Aye, aye. Hold it.
Commander.
So you see how these guys are stacked up over here and they can't make a decision where they want to go? What we want to do is continue to flank heavy to the left using the trees. So we're going to bound
Roger.
in cover. Bounding in cover is this term. We'll run off our heat. Stay at their max ranges.
Good to go.
And
Let's move.
try and get maximum movement modifiers until we can run them into a bit of a straight line. The Hunchy's already taken too much damage. I was going to use the Hunchy as a bait.
Full throttle.
Receiving you.
The Griffin's already taken quite a bit of damage as well. So we're going
Moving
to
out.
stack up in the trees. Brace. That gives us 40% damage reduction because we're bulwarked and entrenched in trees. We are going to use the Hunchy as bait. Brace. See, now they're starting to move.
Orders. Going full speed.
I swear I heard a vehicle.
Aye, aye. Coordinates received. Waiting for orders. Coordinates received.
Yeah, I think
Yes,
we need
Commander.
we need a boogie.
On the move. Full speed.
What do you need?
We're gonna break LOS line of sight. We want to keep them all out of sight, and I just want to get over here in these trees and keep the facility between us and them.
Yes, Commander. I'm there.
I will try not to die, and I think you're right. I think it's a Shrek PPC carrier. Thanks again, Cranston. You're the best, homie. Keep your feet dry and your keep the ammo dry and your feet warm. I can't remember what it is we used to say. Anyway.
Standing by. Got it.
Good to go. Position confirmed.
I think we used to say, it was keep your head low and your ammo dry. That's what we used to say. Okay, 3 to sprint.
Full
Again, what we're
throttle.
trying to do is we're trying to get a flanking maneuver going. We need to draw the AI enemy out. It doesn't... It's stupid. And we're trying to just bait it into 1 or 2 attacking us instead of all 3.
Yes, Commander. Aye, aye.
Yes, Commander.
Oh, he was right. He was right. He was right. Cranston was right. 80 tons? That's a Shrek PPC carrier. That is our priority target.
Receiving you.
1, 2, 3 PCs.
Aye, aye.
It is the greatest threat on the battlefield right now. Oh, we could get a Wolverine part. Oh my god. This could be epic.
All weapons committed.
Ooh, a quick draw. That's a good mech too. This Hunchback's way overexposed. But we're gonna go help it out right now.
Standing by.
Oh, you got a quick draw?
Roger.
I got a quick draw too. Oh shit, I hit the wrong button. Oh my god, dude, I hit the wrong button. I totally... I'm fucked. Oh, I'm fucked.
Damage minimal.
Okay.
Standing by.
This is officially FUBAR.
Location confirmed.
I did not drop with enough tonnage for this shit.
Affirmative.
1, 2, 3, 4. Jesus Christ.
Warning. Armor low.
That was 3.
Order.
Order? I'll give you your order, you smart mouth.
Position confirmed. Aye, aye.
You didn't hit a single thing, you drunken chimp. Well, we're too far invested.
All weapons committed.
Oh my god, what a horrible mess. I may have to reboot. These guys are way outclassing me for tonnage and weapons. I'm running way too light for this.
Receiving you. Moving out. Copy that.
Yeah.
Warning. Armor breached. Internal damage.
This is what happens when you stream really late at night. This is what happens. This is what happens. You know what? I'm gonna abort the contract. I don't even want to do this. I don't even want to do this.
Command interface initiated.
Fuck. All right, I'm gonna take some allergy medicine. I'll be right back.
Move into position.
Yeah.
Heading out.
Let's see. Let's see. Let's get in there and be somebody. Hmm?
I've got a sensor trace.
Orders?
Shut up, Oliver, we know.
The area isn't clear. Eliminate hostiles and secure it before proceeding to your next objective.
Jaegermech, Jaegermech.
Engaging target.
Oh man, that blackjack is gonna tear us up.
Systems are holding.
No, it's the catapult. It's the K2. I wonder if
Yes, Commander.
if we'll see the C1.
Moving out.
AC5 medium laser, AC5.
Multiple enemies locked in.
I did not drop with enough tonnage. I did not drop with enough tonnage for this. Yeah, I should have done this the first time. This is going to be a very different mission. And since I didn't sacrifice anything in the assaults to build the medium lance like I was doing in previous loads to have fully optimized everything, it's definitely speeding up the playthrough. So everybody's configured, there's no restriction. Yeah, we're gonna go up though. We're gonna go 3. Just in case I can get those catapult parts. So we're gonna field the Highlander, the Awesome, the Archer. And I was thinking the Thunderbolt, but we have a Grasshopper now. Yeah, we'll do the Thunderbolt, just like normal. Yeah, let's go. That's so hot. And we're going to swap out Squire and Medusa for Glitch and Decker. No, that's Glitch, Medusa. There we go. This will be a very different engagement. This will be a very, very different engagement. Okay, beginning mission.
Command interface initiated.
Eating pizza initiated.
Aye, aye.
Heading out.
I've got a sensor trace.
Coordinates received.
I'm still reading enemy contacts, Commander. You need to secure the area before you can proceed.
Reserving action.
Warning. Armor low.
Not much armor left in that location.
All weapons committed.
Knock, knock, motherfucker.
Yeah. Location confirmed.
That Jaeger is smoked.
Standing by. Affirmative.
Right here. On my way.
Have a good trip.
I'm under heavy fire here. Standing by. Position confirmed. Acknowledged.
Let's hit him hard.
Target eliminated.
Yeah, we want that catapult. Yeah, we do. Yeah, 2 PPCs. Ooh. So hot. We're gonna try and leg the Jaeger. Like that. Told you this would be different.
Critical damage detected.
Told you this would be so different. Oh man. Oh man.
Ready for orders.
Highlander's gonna send you to hell. I was so hoping for an ammo explosion right
Orders?
there.
Aye, aye.
Oh yeah, you're done. Hasta la vista, baby.
Tango down.
Good night.
I'm picking up a new sensor trace. Looks like enemy reinforcements.
It won't help.
Ah! I'm hit!
It's okay. You're not the best one. Catapult's running really hot, so we have an opportunity here.
Receiving you. Move into position. Here it comes.
Shredded. You see all that stability damage? It's obnoxious. Oh my god, dude.
What's up, Commander?
What's up is you suck. I don't like you.
Location confirmed.
I wish I could change your voice like I could before, but now I can't, and they won't let me, and it sucks.
Roger that.
Good to go. Affirmative. Putting my weight into it. Reporting critical hit.
Stand up. No. No. Streamer Noob's gonna kick you while you're down.
Engaging physical attack.
I missed. Who's next?
Ready for orders.
Alright, now you try and do it.
Confirmed.
That worked. So we have 3 pieces of salvage we get to pick from. Hopefully that catapult's in that mix.
Standing by. Acknowledged.
Yeah? What can I do you for? Orders. Copy that.
Here comes the party, people. We need that
Full throttle.
that heavy armor to be the focus if they field it again.
Roger that. Digging in.
Quick draw.
Receiving you.
Okay. I'm on.
It's not in cover. It's not in cover.
Target is for an alpha strike.
Commander.
Oh, that made a hole. That made a huge hole.
Think I hit something good.
Yeah, you did. Yes, you did. Hit something good. Okay.
Roger.
So because lawn darts has the view distance thing. No, lawn darts has the damage resist.
Okay.
Okay,
Now
here we go.
it's on.
What are you? Thunderbolt? Oh, Warhammer. No way. Dude, we want that. We want Warhammer. That is a great mech. Oh my god. Wow, that's awesome. Friggin' Warhammer. Okay, I'll stop moving so you won't throw up.
All weapons committed.
Waiting for orders. Acknowledged.
Yeah, about that. These SRM should core this quick draw.
Multiple enemies. Locked on.
Nope.
Let's
Oh,
get this
there it
done,
goes. Good, good, good.
Hostile removed.
Hostile removed. Like a turd in the toilet.
Waiting for orders.
And your orders are...
Roger that.
shoot the Warhammer.
Taking the shot.
So, we definitely want the catapult. We definitely want some
Solid
Warhammer
connection on
parts.
that one.
Yeah.
Yes, Commander.
Solid connection. Solid.
Roger that. Firing on target.
Very nice. So it moved into cover. I'll take it. Can't shoot at us. We're just gonna bulwark and lose all our heat. There we go. Here comes the Warhammer. 1, 2, bunch of lasers. Buckle my shoe.
Took a hard hit there.
Yeah, you did, Medusa, but you kind of suck. So, I have no sympathy for you, homie. We're gonna right leg the Warhammer right now. Look at that. All right, who's next? Come shoot at the Warhammer's leg. There's a strong chance that Thunderbolt can take out the leg here.
All weapons committed.
Come on, baby.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Ready for orders.
All right. Oh, we still have resolve enough to do this. This thing's definitely going over now.
On it.
See ya. Right arm gone. Knocked
Critical
over.
hit, Commander.
That left leg is still intact. That's insane. So here's the trick.
Ready for order.
Don't shoot the left leg, because when it goes to get up, we can leg it in one shot. Oh my god, this guy's having a bad day.
Standing by.
There's nothing left of this Warhammer. Its arms are gone. One medium laser remains. One medium laser. Oh, is anything close enough to punch you? No. Fine.
Firing a full salvo.
Still up. That's why I want a Warhammer. Takes a lick and it keeps on ticking.
Locking in.
We gotta find the other mechs.
Moving out. Coordinates received.
No, I
Mission
guess that's it,
successful.
y'all. We had the tools. We kind of had the talent. We definitely gonna do some repairs on lawn darts. Oh, K2 part. Warhammer part. And a Jaeger mech part. Not a bad haul, y'all. Not a bad haul at all. Very nice. Well, I gotta tell you, life can be hard. And for me, I got my ass kicked this last week. But I'm alive. The sun's gonna rise tomorrow, like it always does. And it never asks permission from anyone if it can do so. Nor does the moon require any sort of reason or special occasion to reflect that sun's light. It just does it unapologetically. So you should do the same. You should shine too. You should reflect that warmth too. Oh man. Let's set ourselves up for success here. We're going to go in and repair our stuff. We're going to refit this grasshopper that we got. To be honest, I think I'm going to swap out the Thunderbolt for the grasshopper. You know? That's what I think is going to happen.
On it.
But
I'll
we're
let you know
gonna
when that's
we're
done.
gonna we're gonna fix London. I'm sorry. We're gonna swap the grasshopper for our our archer. Yeah, our archer's coming out. We're benching the archer. We're going to refit the commando. Max its armor. Confirm its placement. We'll end up selling
Right.
it later on.
I'll get it.
Not right now. Let's take a look at our mech warriors. We've run 2 missions. It's time to do some
Standing by.
promotions where we can afford it. We're going to push up Behemoth's
Training
piloting.
confirmed, Commander.
And we're going to level off her
Mech warrior
tactics, so
training
she'll be 8
complete.
across the board. She'll suck less. Slightly less.
Yes, Commander.
Medusa's going to
Training
get some
complete.
guts.
What's up, Commander?
Squire's going to get a kick in the nuts. Can't stand his voice. But he was a Kickstarter contributor. So
Training
they
confirmed,
thought,
Commander.
why not have them do their own voiceover? And that's dumb.
Mech warrior training
And now
complete.
Streamer Noobs is 8 across the board. We're looking good. Streamer Noob Offense Incorporated is ready to go. So we've got a contract that's travel to advance the campaign, and
Roger
we're going to
that,
just do
Commander.
that. We're just
Close
going to
enough.
start the travel. I'm going to pause it, and we will pick this up on Taco Tuesday.
Job's done, Commander.
Thank you so much for joining me here to celebrate the 40th anniversary of BattleTech. I really appreciate it. And I need you to know that you're awesome.